Okay, you've trained, you have got your kit, but what do you do next? Hey, I'm Claire of Harry John and I've grown my business since 2019, working full-time, photo shoots, film, nights out, and of course, weddings. So keep watching to get my 10 top tips to help you do the same, promoting yourself and your business. Plus, I have one ultimate guide to keep you on track after this video. So if you haven't already subscribed, then please subscribe and hit the bell to be notified, because I'm creating a whole playlist all on kickstarting your career, growing your business. Tip 1, choose a style. Make a decision on what makeup or hair type of hairstylist you want to be, and practice, practice, practice. Yes, we know you just practiced at college or makeup school, but there are so many different skins, eye shapes, hair textures, and it is so important to show off your skills. Tip 2, get good images. Social media is everything, so your images need to be good. Before and after pictures are a great way to show off your skills, and you need to remember most mobile phones have a great camera these days. You don't need to go and rush out and buy some swanky camera, but do remember that the camera on the back of your phone is better than the camera on the selfie mode of your phone. Most social media images people take on plain backgrounds, but do what works for you and try and keep it all the way through so you've got the nice look all the way down your page when it comes to posting them on Instagram. Tip 3, collaborate. I have said this time and time again, but collaborating is so important. If you find a group of people that you trust and you want to work with, yes, you might all do exactly the same thing, but how much easier is it if you came ill and then you had someone to refer your work to? If you're busy, you've got someone to refer work to, they can refer back to you, you can both support each other, and it's a great way to build your business up. You're not always going to be able to fit everybody in, so if you can pass work on to somebody else and likewise they refer to you, you've got yourself a nice little network and you can keep your diary full. Also, collaborating on photo shoots and local fashion shows, anything like that where you can get yourself in and get some free images. My first collaboration was called a walkabout, and that was, I was invited to this place where we went. It was a photographer that was working in a little studio on a farm. There was about 7 makeup artists. Some of them did hair like myself, but not many. There was around 10 models and I can't even tell you how many photographers. So we would create the looks on the models and then the photographers would take them off into groups. They'd go all over this farm. In fact, there was like a little place, it was like a ruins that looked a bit like Romeo and Juliet. All these different places. They'd go off, take all the images, and at the end, if you like the pictures, you got to download the images, and when you post them up, you just credit the photographer. So it gave you some working relationships, but also gave you some amazing images to show off your work too. It was a great way to network and socialise with people, which brings me on to tip 4, networking. So get out there and tell people what you do. You're now an entrepreneur, so the only person that is going to be promoting you really is you. So it is important that you get yourself out there. Comment on Facebook groups that are asking for artists in your area. Go along to local networking groups or mums groups. If you're a mum yourself, you can go onto the Mum and Tots Day and then talk to people there. But I would be careful about going completely caked in makeup to a Mums and Tots group, because people can become intimidated. And intimidation brings me on to tip 5. Be approachable. So as social media has taken over, so as aesthetics, and with people having like 2 mils of lip filler pumped into the pout, and nobody smiles anymore. Everyone frowns at everyone. What is that all about? You used to be able to go and walk down the street and people be like, morning. You say that now, we probably punch you in the face. So, just be approachable. Sitting there with a trout pout or having the excuse of a resting bitch face doesn't always work, and you do need to be approachable. And you do not want to scare your potential customers away. Tip 6, do work for free. So yes, we are all here to make money, but you've got to get your name known. Try offering a reduced rate to get more people through the door. You're obviously new, you're probably still trying to get to grips with what is in your kit. So, as you're working, you might try products out and think, actually, that looks really crap on camera. So it is good just to keep trying things out, do things at a reduced rate. You're still getting money in, which will cover the cost of your kit, but it helps you get some referrals, and it also helps you find out what works for you. You can also do bridal collaborations. So if you work on a bridal collaboration, everybody will work for free on the shoot. Sometimes the organisers might chip together and club in for a model. So if you get a professional model now, I have worked in the past and I've worked with non-pros and I've worked with professionals, and occasionally you will get the most amazing person or someone that's really photogenic, but not everybody is so good in front of the camera. So for me, I would rather go and try and contribute to paying for a professional model when I'm going to take out a whole day to go and work for nothing, because I want to make sure that they're going to come back with amazing pictures. Models just know how to hold the face, where to find the light, what works well, and getting a good model for me is really important. So that's one thing to think of if you're going to do a bridal collaboration, is making sure that the photographer is a good one and that the model is a great one. But if you work for free and get pictures back from it, it will be a great promotional tool for yours. And you can also use those pictures for your splash images on Facebook. It's great for advertising. It could go on your website if you've got a website. Not many people have those anymore, but the working for free is not such a bad thing. Tip 7, do a giveaway. Tag, like and share is a great way to do a giveaway and get more exposure and people liking your page. You could also say tag a friend that deserves a makeover and get people in that way, so you've got a slightly different approach to what most people are doing. Before you do that, I would wait until you've got a few nice images on your page, because it'll encourage people to come and like your page and follow what you're doing. And giveaways work even better if you can team up with some local people. So maybe a beautician that is going to do a set of nails for her first, or a clothing company that's going to give them 50% off some clothing, or they're going to give them a free outfit or something like that. The best deal that you can do will get you better reach for people sharing. Tip 8, Superfans. Superfans is pretty new thing. So if you don't know anything about Superfans yet, then I would recommend going and checking out Pat Flynn's new book called Superfans. It's absolutely amazing reviews, and it's definitely one to go and check out. People love to feel special, so if you're giving them a reward, which might be free makeup or a bouncy blow or something like that for him as a thank you, if they're continually promoting you all the time and they keep popping up on your social media, or they're, you know, every single day, your eyes and ears basically. So if you're thanking them and supporting them, then they're always going to keep promoting you, and that's another bit of free advertising. Tip 9, keep your costs down. You've got to make a living, so don't go spending on unnecessary things. And I know it is so hard. The advert comes up and it's like this new palette that's absolutely amazing, or it's this all singing, all dancing hairdryer that does everything but clean the kitchen sink. But you don't need it. They're all gimmicks half the time. Half the things you can mix in your kit to make a different colour. Stop buying. If you don't need it, then don't buy it. I am going to do another video on the must-haves to have in your kit, one for hair and one for makeup, so keep a lookout for that. And if you haven't subscribed, hit subscribe and the notification. So stay away from buying 10,000 pairs of lashes. You do not need to go renting a chair at somewhere. You can work mobile and keep your costs down that way at the beginning. And you definitely do not need some swanky camera when you have your own little phone. Last tip 10, reviews. As you grow, your clients are going to be your free advertising. They'll be your eyes and ears if anyone posts up on Facebook asking for a makeup artist in the local area, or if they're looking for a hairstylist for a wedding, they're going to be shouting out your name. So get reviews if someone loves your work. They're going to be promoting you, but they're also, once those people come over to your page and you've got the reviews all the way down your page, you've got those to back you up to say, hey, these people came in and they loved what I did. And you can also get them to put in their review if they've got particularly oily skin, or if they've got dry skin, or they're covering rosacea, or if they're an older client and they're a bit scared about having the makeup done. Ask them to put things like that inside the reviews, because it's all relatable and people coming to look at your page might be feeling exactly the same. You can then use those reviews to go and post on your other social platforms like Instagram, and you also have Google Plus where you can go and put reviews on there too, but you do have to put an address in there, I think, so it's worth checking out if you don't want to put your home address in. But reviews are definitely good to back you up. And that is it. Before this video, I also said that you would have a free ultimate guide at the end, and this is the complete guide to success for a hair and makeup artist. So if you check out the link below, you can go and download your free copy. Let me know in the comments below what's your biggest takeaways from this video and what you're going to put into action next, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.